Alright guys, what's up? So we are here, we're in the woods. I'm here with Richie B, he's over there, he's on his live stream right now. We're getting ready to get started. We're waiting on one more person to get here, and we are going to be starting to trek through these woods. He's already seeing some stuff. He was telling us some stuff earlier that he was here last night, and I guess there was some activity happening last night when he was here. So I'm pretty excited. We're excited to see what we're going to find, what we may come across, maybe what we may even encounter. So who knows? Stick with us, and we're going to get this show going. All right?
Hello, everybody.
We got visitors.
Yeah, that's my team. That's Wojo. You know, the Wojo. Wojo, Jojo, Wojo. So the Wojo's here. Did Lisa not make it? That's Matt. Is Lisa here? Oh my God. Bro, hey, do you remember this solo twist right here? Yeah. It's right on the entrance path. We always see it. That one's bent down towards it. Ah. And look at this. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? I'm Wojo. Nice to meet you. What's up, brother Matt?
What's up, man?
Nice
Drew.
to meet you, Drew.
Known as a Haunted Raven.
What's your first name?
Sonia.
Sonia. Nice to meet you guys.
Haunted Raven, man. So Haunted Raven.
No.
Come on, man. Let's not act like we don't know. Where's your earpiece? You got it?
Yeah, right here.
You don't have yours in.
Where did you put it?
I'm just fucking with you. Because the other night when we were doing it.
All right, next one too. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that a new X? Is that close touching?
Yeah.
This isn't even the area we usually go in.
I've never seen that before. Oh yeah. It is that thing. The last night, it's like you could hear something behind here. It was just nuts. It stood right over here. Oh, dude. It's clean too. I've never.
Oh, look at this. Look at this one.
Is that an X?
Yeah. And the beauty of it is here, right? Look at that up top. Look at the 90 up top. You see what I'm saying? So we come in here and we start trying to break it down. Yeah, this is not rooted.
So that.
Oh, it's wrapped.
It's wrapped.
Yep.
That's what I was about to say. You see how it's wrapped up there?
Come here, bro. Check this out. I know we didn't
Look
get
at
to
that.
the interview yet, but this is all new in here.
No, that's fine, yeah.
Hey, watch this area. Wojo.
Look at that right here.
I don't know what that is, bro.
Holy
There's a bunch of them.
Now, hold on.
Another one over here. This is where we've been hearing the noise. The other night we heard them.
Look at that
So,
size.
so look at that up there. Look at the wrap. This is connected to nothing. There's no roots. So how did it get to where it is? Right? And then once it gets here, how is it wrapped like that? This is new. This is all new.
Okay.
Don't yell at me, bro. Wojo likes to come in and act like he's the boss sometimes.
No. Wojo.
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
Felt that.
You can feel it?
Feel it, yeah. That's why I want to get out the measure.
Is that a step? That almost
Well, that's
looks
what
like
we're
a
looking
footprint.
for, yeah. We think that this. Yeah, but look at this.
I know.
Yeah. Well, the beauty of this, so just so you know some of the history of this location.
This is kickback.
We were here the other night, and we're over here. Matter of fact, we have it on video from the last night's live. If you missed last night's live, jump on that right now. It's like 400 something views, but lots of hours logged watching time. You see me jump because I heard something behind me. We were right over there on that path. At the one we came in on.
Yeah.
That's like what, 100 feet?
Yeah, that's not far.
Not far, bro. I jumped. You see me in the video, and I don't jump much. I was like, what the? I thought it was right up on me, but I had the flare going and the light of the phone.
Yep.
You know how that you get that circle around you? You can't really see anything beyond that.
Yeah.
And so I was a little freaked out. I felt a presence. You know.
Yeah.
So I jumped. You know.
So, why don't you come over here for a sec, Rich?
Yeah, I don't want to like step anywhere.
Oh, that toes?
Feel that.
All right.
And then feel this. Oh, good. Feel that. Feel this.
Why is it like that?
Yeah.
Why would it be? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
So you're talking that the heel
look
would
at
be
that one, yes.
the heel would be all the way from
I
here.
would suspect, yes, and that's
to
toe
come up.
splash.
Toes right here?
Yeah.
I thought the toes were up here.
No, ain't that big.
Oh, I was like,
But I mean, like I said, you just feel.
Yeah, it's almost the end. Yeah, you
You feel this right here.
So what we have is we believe we have up to now 4, and we know which ones they are by the measurement. Oh, fuck you, dude.
Come on.
Come on, don't do 14 by 7.
That's the juvenile.
That's the juvenile.
Oh,
Yep.
dude.
It is. It's him.
It's a Satan. Come on. Or her. Or her.
That's him. No, he's a fucker.
Yeah, that's a queen.
And look at all this area is getting more torn up, dude. Yeah, I wonder if there's a path going up to the. Remember, because the other night we heard something back at the parking area, almost. We thought it was a little distant. I wonder if he's breaking through here. But look at all this, dude.
So I
Look
watched
at
it.
this.
Oh, check this out.
You guys checking this shit out?
Look at this right here. Now, if this tree was natural.
Oh yeah, so that's what I was going to point out. So you see this here? So Mother Nature comes, right? And she blows trees over, right?
yeah.
But she doesn't necessarily rip them off the stump and then place them behind the stump. That's a little different, right? So say based on this, if it's wind, the wind blows, rips this right off, shoots it this way. So why is the top leaning that way? You know what I mean? You would think if the wind was going that way to break it, to blow the stump that way,
Yeah.
then the whole tree would come that way, right?
You would
Isn't
think
that what
so.
we're used to? Unless there's some kind of mythical, magical whirlwind.
Yeah, like,
Very possible.
again, this is all
It's
like
more of a
physics.
chance of a primate in the woods doing that than the wind.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It's ripped.
Or a bear.
Well, pardon me?
Or a bear.
We don't have bear.
Oh, Rich, actually,
Again, we don't have bear here.
hey, Matt, that's a double X.
Oh, that's one of those. No, that's one of the crosses with the A's.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, look at this is a really good one.
Sorry we're jumping around, guys.
No, that's all right. We haven't seen this yet. Yeah, whoa, it's over here too. Commotion. There's commotion all through here. Look down there. Do you see something? You see a shape or anything? Just walk around and look.
I don't want to like fuck
No,
this.
no, it's all right. We're not going to be able to collect it for evidence. I mean,
Well,
what
right
do you-
here.
All right, there you
Little
go.
bit.
Boom, you found it. That, I don't want to. Yeah.
Me and you are straight up, right? Yeah. I'm looking at you.
Uh-oh.
I feel you. That's why, you know what? I value that. And my thing is, I can just tell it.
I was just so bummed out with all that shit that must have happened. You know what I mean? So right here's the location where we had our old original, well not the original, there's 2 other spots. It's the 3rd spot for the gifting chair that we had.
3rd spot?
Yeah, so we had a gifting chair here.
Probably the longest time.
Yeah. And I had a recorder right here.
Okay.
So the gifted chair was here, the zingers were ripped open, the packages, again, not chewed, no claws, no crumbs, like lick clean. It's actually, I have one of them in my studio, the plastic wrapper on the zinger, you can see the finger mark push through it.
Okay.
Like they went to clean it. Really crazy shit. And, well, that's what you're looking at, and you're like,
Yeah.
you're trying to compute over and over again. And then you look at it and you're like, there's no other explanation for it. You know what I mean? So, again, this is research. It's a quest for facts.
Yeah.
It's similar to what you do. You know, when you guys go out, go something and do your thing, right? You're still researching. You're on a quest for facts.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, you know that ghosts exist. You've seen them or whatever the case might be. But what is the facts behind that?
You got to validate it.
And just validate. You maybe want to. I like what Amy Bruni have been doing lately. How she's following that ghost in their story. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's the cool thing. I just like. I mean, I'm not a big fan of production, but I like that theory to where you go behind the ghost and kind of find out where they came from or who it is, maybe.
Yeah.
And then validate it through history.
Yeah.
And connect it. That makes it huge. So yeah, this was our original spot. So now we have a spot over here. What are you hearing?
You said gifting tree?
Gifting
Or
chair.
gifting chair? Is an actual chair?
I found a chair out here. Yeah, it's so cool. It's actually on my thumbnail for my show tonight. It's called The Journey of the Gifted Chair.
It was actually on that main path.
Yep.
So you guys just moved it, or you found
Yeah, we
another
moved it a couple
one?
of times, different locations. So we believe a lot of them are coming out of the back of these woods here, out back here. So we believe they're coming through, and so we wanted to place it in front of them. And the other night was just a huge, last night was a huge success. That's when we found the peanut butter jar top spun off. Peanut butter mostly gone, and then the actual stick lines up with all the scrapes of them scooping it out and eating it when it got towards the bottom. It was absolutely nuts, just nuts. But that's, again, it's research. So we're trying to say, hey, a raccoon can't do that. Raccoon's not going to pick up a stick and eat it.
They can't even get the top off.
I don't know.
That's raccoons. But typically, and he's a reformer. He's a reformed animal. How many raccoons have you had?
5.
5. So we kind of go out. We're not just sitting here making like, oh my God, I know what that is.
Yeah.
I'll send things like the Vogel brothers. The Vogel brothers have a wilderness. They had a wilderness guide company forever, for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Tim's a park ranger in a 1,300 acre park out there out in Western Mass, way out in the Berkshires. So he lives there. And then his buddy from Georgia works for the University of Georgia, and he's like an arbitrist. So he goes around and studies trees for the University of Georgia, looks up for disease and why they're like this and why. So when you see those things, we send them to him. And he's like, I'm in the woods all the time, I don't see that. With that said, everywhere you go, geographically, everything's different.
Yeah.
The winds are different, the weather's different, right? We don't know how his stuff down in Georgia does, but he
got
does.
different trees down there.
Correct,
like here.
right. So there's all kinds of different things that it could be. So we don't want to run around and just yell Bigfoot at everything. We just want to try to break things down and eliminate like Mother Nature. The magic whirlwind doesn't make that what I just saw. You know what I mean? If it's a bear, then again, if we have bear around here in this part of Massachusetts, because I know you guys are out west more.
Yeah.
It's all over the news.
Yeah.
And right? And they name them.
Once in a
I've never seen one.
blue moon, we've had actually a black bear.
That's the one a lot of people can see.
Well, you got to think, but they're closer to the ocean where we are closer to the wilderness.
I've never seen one. I'm out here all the time.
Yeah.
You got to figure, I'm 9 years. I've never seen a black bear in the woods.
Yeah.
So I don't, is it a possibility? Sure.
Could
it
be.
is. Right.
But
I think a black bear also
A little taller than
push things over as opposed to rip it right off the trunk.
yeah, I don't think
You know
they
what I
take the time with that.
No,
Oh,
I
brown
don't
bears
think.
are
All
big.
right, come on.
It'd be a show of dominance. Now I waited for you. Drip from the honey. So there it is, guys. Yep. So this is the gift and cheers new location. This is what yesterday we found the peanut butter, the stick, and there's the new honey jars. They haven't been able to open. It was just last night. Typically we were waiting 7 to 10 days, I think, before we came back. And then we did it last week within 48 hours and something was here. And then the one last night was Monday, Veterans Day, we left it. And then we came back last night. So that's even, 4 days later, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're here, in this area, actively doing different things. You know what I mean? So it's kind of neat. So we're trying different strategies to flower, to try to make them, maybe a better scuff mark. Maybe it sticks to them. We can see which direction they go in.
Yeah.
Maybe it scares them off. We don't know. It's a risk you take.
Have you guys caught anything yet so far, or is this just all new still?
Oh, here? We just did this for the first time last night.
Okay.
First time. Because I kept going, how do we get through the compost? The compost is difficult to work with.
Yeah.
You can only suggest. That's all you're doing is being suggestive. Although, with that said, I've gotten 2 prints out of here. One down there by the huts in the mud.
Yeah.
And then a hail print in the moss, in the peat moss. And the hail print was like 7-8 inches wide. It's huge, dude. Yeah, it's a hail. And I have a 3D rendering of it so you can see the rendering in 3D before I cast it. Trying every angle to try to do it the right way and be scientific, But it's just hard, But we're trying different things, and we have a good audience. They help us. They listen out for us. So, you want to go down towards take the path to the huts?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take the path to the huts, and then, because we're gonna go this week. I think we're gonna go out here.
Yeah.
But before we leave, I want to get the recorder in there, and I'll enter from the back over there, because I have a newly charged recorder with a blank card.
Yep.
And I have a battery pack. I'm gonna plug it in, see if we can get more hours out of it. Yeah, baby. Fun stuff. What's that? I said yeah.
You can play like step right over here, knock this out. Dog.
I know he's getting. That's what. Well, the dog knows things that we don't, so we listen to the dog.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, for me to get in there? Over here, there's not as much. I can go right through there. I'll put a stick down and walk across the top of it or something. We'll be fine. We'll know it was me anyways. Yeah, the dog. Why did the dog just bark once like that, though? What's he mad at?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Is it you? It's you again.
I think it's the cologne.
It is. Well, the parfum.
Sorry.
You go, girl. So this area here, like yesterday, I was out here on the little brook, and we were watching with the audience, and we were seeing something kind of dark off in the distance, and it's almost like it was doing this. Like you just kept kind of seeing this movement. I'm like, what in the is that? And it's on video. You can look at it in my last episode. You can check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we weren't sure, and I stuck around. But the crazy part was we heard movement. So in that area, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of huts, places where we believe they shelter down.
What? Like their homes?
Not like necessarily home. I believe they're nomadic, so nomads don't really have homes.
Okay.
But they have areas where they will shelter down for a night. Ambush huts where deer will walk by. We found a bone up here that was snapped in half, and all the bone marrow sucked out of it. I now have 5 of those, by the way.
Oh shit.
Something to
You got
definitely.
bones.
Yeah, I got bones. Do you?
I do.
I'll send
Skulls
you.
and
I'll
shit.
send you pictures of them. There's no bone marrow in them. There's no animals around here that snap legs like that. Not without teeth puncture marks. Look at, see how that looks like an X?
Yeah, but it's
See
too
what
far
I'm-
apart.
Correct. See how far apart it is? I mean, I'm not saying that's not a weird break. I'm just saying people can misconstrue that for an X. All right, here we go. I am running off the steady break. I have a show to do. I think what happened is I think my nebulizer too late last night, so I couldn't breathe. Still open now. Water over here. See, that's the beauty here. So much more open. Let's tell people, listen, if you guys missed the episode from last night, anybody in this episode needs to go back to it.
What is that thing right there?
It's called an asterisk. That's funny that you say that.
What is it called? Richie.
Hold on one second. You just noticed the asterisk over here.
What is that?
Go look at it. It's called Bigfoot art.
Bigfoot what?
Yeah, that's the one we looked at before, right, Rose?
This shit's wild. Wait till you see this shit.
That's a great eye. Yeah, so if you go through
This
there,
thing
now,
just doesn't look natural at all. Like, you guys gotta see this. Spotted this thing from the road. This is something else. Ain't no way a man can make this unless he's like super strong, like Superman.
So Drew,
Yeah.
you tell me, and I'll give you the stick to point. You
Yep.
tell me what you're seeing and how and all that as a pointer. You just
No, I mean this one is just sat here, which is odd, considering it's like little twigs.
where'd it come from?
Exactly.
Look up.
Yeah. No, there's nothing there. See that big ol'? It's like this size.
Because
And then you have this that's twisted. It almost looks twisted down at the bottom. So if you look towards here, you can kind of see the branches going inward.
Yeah. I use a stick too to follow it up.
And then you have it going this way, bending.
Interlock.
Yeah, interlocked.
That's crazy.
And yeah, these are planted, but they're also moved. It almost looks like a hut.
Yep. Oh, look at that. That's a freshie. Same with this guy. Look at it. Yep. Look at the core. The core's ripped right out of it.
Jesus.
Look at the round of the core.
Yeah.
Look at,
Here's
the
this.
core.
That's yours.
Look at the core, dude. Look at the core.
Holy.
Look at that, dude. You see the core of the tree?
Completely ripped out.
Yeah.
Now remind you.
Yeah. That's something fierce, man. Look at that.
Jesus.
That's so cool. So yeah, so back to here, right? Go ahead, do your thing. I'm gonna watch. Because I like when you just learn on your own. Because I don't like.
Oh yeah. Well, it's all twisted in together. Then you have some branches that are also put in, twisted underneath here, and then up above that branch, up there.
Yep.
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. See.
The white one you're talking about, the birch. Yep.
Yeah, that one. That's up, and then underneath over here, it's underneath. So
What
it's
about
intertwined.
What about the left side? Follow the left side. Oh, yep. There you go. Now you're seeing it, bro.
Yeah, and there's even more branches and twigs. Jesus Christ.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
So you look at that and you go, you look around here and you see all these trees. Look at all the trees around you now, right?
Yep.
Look at them, right? Looks pretty natural. You got a lot of natural trees. Why? Why?
That one looks a little odd.
Yeah, there's some odd ones, definitely. But also, that's the other thing with Native Americans. Native Americans used to break trees when they were young.
Yeah.
So they'd grow in the direction of water or game or whatever the case might have been. You know, bedding down while you're on a hunt.
Yeah.
You know, you send 5 of the tribesmen off to hunt for a week.
Yeah.
They got to have little huts and areas to bed down, right? So that's something that could be, something like this could have been bent way down here, and it just grew like that, like 100 years, 50 years or whatever it is, But when you start seeing this, to me, I look at this and say it doesn't make sense, even though there's an X right there. A lot of it around here, see, in the close proximity, you got all this oddities, right? And again, maybe an X. I'm gonna go look at that. But over here,
but
this is crazy.
This
Why
one
would
was
the wind
nuts.
attack this one spot?
Yeah.
What did this one spot do to the wind?
Nothing.
Huh?
Just a couple more things.
Yeah, sure.
This is.
So you see this
Let's
right
get on
here?
wardrobe.
So it's like chainsawing, right? Chainsaw from the bottom and high. You try to aim it the right way. Look at this. It's broken. That should have been this way, directly over here. But instead, it was twisted off
Oh yeah, right.
up here.
And underneath.
And second of all, look at this above you. I saw this a few weeks back. I'm like, you see that perfectly landed. But if you look right here, it's perfectly
Oh, the
smack
white-
down the middle.
Yeah.
Right here.
Where's the white birch that it came
So
off?
where's the white birch?
There's one over there.
Too far away.
Oh yeah.
But hold on. So if it falls, right? If that was the fall,
Good
all right,
point.
we're talking here. Look, it would have just bounced right off of
No,
those
that's
two
placed.
trees. That's perfectly like
And where's
locked in.
The birch is over there. There's one birch over there, but it looks like a silver birch, not even a white birch.
But again, why, this bend straight down, and there's nothing around it. It just shows me like
This
It
one
is.
still blows my mind.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And again,
Okay.
scuff marks. Me and Richie always say scuff marks. If you look where they all hit up against each other,
Yeah.
you don't see any like scuff marks like maybe like 3 feet high coming down. This is, again, this is
Yeah, they're sticking out.
these Whirly Winds did this. So
Yeah.
something that has incredible artistry that just it's beyond us.
So let's do this now, right? Right. So that one's kind of loose, right? Oh yeah. See this one here. Oh, that's off its stump, like you said. These are stumps, but it's bent that way, and this one's bent this way. That's locked in up there, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's locked in up there, dude.
Yeah. That ain't going nowhere.
No. But like you said, it could be some shelter, and you have to understand, you keep everything fresh, so every spring the leaves come back, right? You get and summer comes, it's cooler in there, safe, right? Rains a lot in the spring.
I think
and
if you
fall.
add a few more of these things too, you have your whole hut.
We're about to show you that.
Oh,
See,
jeez.
this is locked in
All right.
with this, with that action.
Welcome to Banter with Richie B live. Let's go. Stay here. I'm gonna go into the woods. I want you to see how far, how you can see me. You know what I mean?
Well, they usually like to stay in the cold
I'm gonna do a little.
because like where people's houses are, a lot of them they'll be.
Alright guys, so we're going to see how far he goes out and see how far we can see him. Just to see, if Bigfoot hypothetically was standing in front of us, as to why we may or may not be able to see him. See?
I like alligators. I held one.
Look at that. He's not even that far from me, but because there's so many trees,
No, we held.
you can barely see him.
Electric tape on him.
It's like here. It's like a moat.
Yeah.
Just on the other side of it. Parallels. Richie is like right here. I'm like here. The crashing in the energy was sick. When that's crashing, you barely see him. He's asking.
Yeah, I can't. I barely.
I can
It's like a
barely
light
see
blue.
you, Rich.
And if I even stand right here, like if you look at my camera, you can't see him at all.
How about over here?
Alright, so over here.
Again, just
No, barely. And that's only because I know he's there. But if I didn't know, I wouldn't be able to see him.
can you see with the camera?
Is dirty, but
Not really.
the architecture
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Because he's standing over right here.
Yeah,
You
I can
can't see him.
barely see you. Like barely.
So.
I said barely.
Yeah.
Can you see him? No.
No.
Negative. No. Can you hear me? I can hear you loud and clear. No. We cannot see you. Okay, so just do this. Just gonna keep an eye on him. Kind of like proving a point.
Yeah, I can see you a tad bit. Yeah. And even so, you barely see him, so.
Right. So what happened was, we started walking in here. Richie stood where he is. I went over here. All this commotion. There was another one crashing through over here. And I said, "There's two."
Jesus.
And to boot, we were so petrified. I could still hear them move while we're talking to try to gather our senses of what's going on.
What time is this at?
I'm gonna say approximately like 12 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Damn.
So when I stepped
no,
out, you
excuse
could
me, during the
clearly,
day.
It was during the day?
you could clearly see I wasn't that far away, right?
No, yeah, you weren't.
Right. Imagine if I have like fur and color hair.
Oh, yeah, no, you're not going to see.
It's not happening. I could see when it went this way. I couldn't see nothing except the trees swinging and moving. And I was yelling. You could hear me yelling on this thing. And then it hooked and went that way, and I could see the darkness through the gray sticks.
Yeah.
See, like the sticks, those where they have no branches.
Right.
Even then, they didn't have any leaves or anything. It was just like little stick trees. But I could see the darkness through it while it was moving. I couldn't make out. I wouldn't say, oh, I saw fur. But it was up here moving. It was like flying.
But don't forget, also too, the sun's shining down over here too. It reflects off the trees and the leaves and everything, so it just makes it cloak and everything too.
Yeah.
But I think it's important that you understand too, what we're dealing with, that it's, we have to be scientific, but there's things like that sometimes people say, oh, how come you didn't see it? I just showed you why. I'm wearing fucking blue and white.
And you barely could
You
see.
can barely see me. At one spot I couldn't see your vest. So this is where I thought I casted my first print. See a little sticker, a little piece of tape right here? It's right in there. Oh yeah, there's the tape over there. That's where I casted the first print. It's important that you know that because you're about to see this area here that we call the huts. That right over here is where I cast the hail print. So I got the first footprint here. A week or two later, I got the hail print over there in the same area.
Yeah.
Before that, we found a deer bone, shattered, with no bone marrow over on the other side in front of what we call the huts.
Jesus.
So now you put that evidence, and then the bone evidence together, and then you can start coming up with a hypothesis, right? Educated guess. I mean, it's not scientific, right? But you're trying to do anything you can without just yelling Bigfoot at everybody. Did you ever believe that fucking guy? Not me. So we determined that was new last time we were in here. And the heel print was over here. It was in peat moss. No leaves on the ground, just wet peat moss. If you guys haven't seen the heel print that I found here, it's in a 3D rendering on my page, on my channel. You can check it out. I think it was right in this area somewhere. So after that, this came down. That wasn't there before. So I did the casting, I did the 3D rendering of the hail, come back a week or two later and this is down. Then we come back again and this is across. So we're finding all these different deterrents that they're trying to use for whatever the reason is. I don't know. So keep your eyes out. So this is one area. Right here, you can see the bedding area. There's actually a back way out, like a little path. So that's just one, you know what I mean? But you say, oh, that's natural. Yeah, why can't it be? Right, less work for you, right?
Yeah.
Save that energy for hunting. Then you come over here. Keep your eyes open. There's two. There's two here. Muted? Oh, did I mute it? I muted it. Thanks, Sam. My bad. I was talking bad about Sam. I didn't want her to hear me. Anyways, moving on. So, over here, like, look at the big open area, right? So again, mind you, I told you about the evidence because I want you to put it together like we did. So footprint, heel, bone, over here, somewhere in this area, okay? Then I start looking around and I'm going, oh my God, these can be used as ambush huts. You have a, see the moat right there? We call that the moat.
Yeah.
It fills up with water.
Oh, so yeah.
Great defensive area, right? You know your back's covered. That tree in the back there is new, isn't it? No, back there. It's crushed right down on top of it. So this is the other thing. Yeah. So we believe they take them, these trees, and they break them on top of them. And there's another one over here I'll show you. So what are you? 1, 2. Is that the big one, Woj? Yeah. The big boy one? This is the one we believe the big boy lives in.
Right here, Rich.
Yeah. So we had right here that used to be, and I have pictures of it on my page. It was such a defined print, dude, that I took a picture of it in compost, and you could look at it and go, "Oh, that's a print."
Yeah.
Like nobody got it wrong.
Yeah.
And it was a 17-inch one. So it was right here. Then I come in one day, and a mushroom is pulled out of somewhere, and it's placed with the top of it here and the stem going this way. It's just sitting there. I was looking around and I was like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
It was weird. So then you start putting it together. So here's another area, right? They're almost the same. You can almost get out the back of all of them. So, why does that look so? What's that? Yeah, it looks different in there. That's what I'm saying.
But see all this,
So let's go over here and I'll show you another thing that we tie in. So there's the moat area there. And a lot of times even when it's dry, on the bottom of that's still like quicksand hidden in pine needles and shit. So here's the other thing, when we first came here, we noticed this tree. Now mind you, in the summer and spring and stuff, even into the fall, this is all flush leaves, right?
Yeah.
And this is pulled down over the top of it. Kind of holds it in place so it's not really growing up. It can grow in the direction they want it to. So we believe we got 3 or 4 of them anyways. And it's a combination of all the evidence that we have found here. Between the print being inside one,
Yeah.
dead giveaway. The mushroom was kind of cool. The hail print, and then my first print. So, and then this here for safety and stuff and security. So they could literally sit in here and be safe and sleep. Because the only ways you're going to bother them is either down there
Yeah.
or down here. And if you bother them over there, they're going to get to you before you get to them.
Yeah.
Or they can have a passage for deer through here. Reach out, take that forearm and snap that leg.
Yeah.
Party's over. Which is the way we believe they kill them. They snap their legs on the way by with their forearms.
Jesus.
The bones I have are all shattered.
Yeah.
Like, there's not one like tooth puncture mark in it where something would break it with their teeth. None of that.
Weird.
And all the bone marrow sucked out of them. If you
Is
get
that
them
a
while they're
thing with
fresh,
them?
it's like
Is it the
bone
bone?
marrow is very healthy and stuff. Yeah, for something that big would need stuff like that to kind of
Calories right there.
huge protein though, the protein and stuff in it, right?
You
Right, Matt
try-
Wojo?
Are you trying to say that Bigfoot counts as protein or counts as calories?
Yeah. So what if he does?
Counts as macros.
Got to stay in shape, man. What's wrong with
You'd
you?
be surprised all the vegetation out here that they eat that
Yeah.
we don't eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they eat
Tons
pretty much
of
anything and everything. They scavenge.
Well, they used to call them omnivores or whatever. I always believed. You know, you eat meat, you eat berries, you eat whatever bark,
Yeah.
lichen off the trees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of that going on. You know, do you want to hunker down somewhere and kind of separate a little bit?
I say like
The way we usually do it?
And one last thing before I go. These
Where you going?
saplings right here.
Is she leaving?
Yeah,
Oh, see you later.
I'm gonna go to find the whirlywinds.
Oh, hey, girl.
But you see how dark it is? You see the saplings? Now you look everywhere else, how it's wide open. Here it's like a shadow. It's
Yeah.
the modi areas are like cool for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cooler, stuff like that, right?
More swamp-like. Honestly, it's giving like swamp-type feels.
Yeah, dude. And the other thing is, this isn't the first one. I got pictures. We got pictures of other ones that we have found. This is not the first one.
Yeah.
We found them made out of pine trees, kind of bent over and bent at the bottom. These are natural. So again, why not take the natural, what's in front of you, right? You add a stick or a branch to it to hold the top down. You ain't really working.
Yeah.
You save that energy for, tripping your balls off of mushrooms or something that you found down the road. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if Bigfoot trips balls?
He probably
Could you imagine
does.
a tripping Bigfoot coming up? You're like,
What was that?
I don't know. It was a tripping Bigfoot.
I thought I heard a snap.
A snap?
No, that's
Or is it like a leaf or
Yeah,
something?
let the wind go.
it's the creekness of.
So well, if we get windy, there's a saying I have. It says, "Listen underneath the wind." The wind up top will make all those tree knocks and bangs and stuff. You gotta listen to the wind down here. You understand? Because then you know. Listen.
Footsteps.
You know, right? You'll think that that's what it is, right?
Try to move and blend in
Right.
with the sound.
Then you hear this, and you go, "That isn't what that other thing was." Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that run. Now you got a new cup to do it with. You're welcome.
You'd be going, girlfriend, hey. Oh, hey. But yeah, this is like I said, this is like manipulated. That's why
Yeah.
when we were over there casting it, you could just see like everything's just doing this, and then this was the temple right here, just keeping everything down.
And we had experience with the other huts. That's what helped us. When I found the bone up front here, I got pictures of it in the ground, so you can see that I found it here. It was on the ground. So we always try to, document as we go. So you see that the bone was found, and then you turn around, you're like, all right, let's see what this is all about. So then you start looking around. Because we have found the other huts, this was very plausible that these were shelters
Yeah.
that they would stay in. And then you start looking around the lines of the fence, then you see the tree snap over the top, and then you see then the mushroom shows up, and then I'm getting prints, and I'm like, okay, we're onto something. So it's not like we just said, oh, those are huts, Bigfoot lives there. We don't do that. We're researchers, trying to be as scientific as possible with a subject that's not scientifically proven.
Yeah.
Go fucking figure.
Right.
Like ghosts are more scientifically proven than fucking Bigfoot,
Yeah.
right? That's why she don't believe in them. Right here.
See, this is why we're showing you all.
You're my
this
favorite
is why we're
people.
showing you the physical.
I love you
aspects
guys. No,
of it.
because it
Yeah.
keeps you grounded, and you get a
Again,
different
like portals and
perspective.
things like that.
Right?
I mean,
My name is Richie B. They call me
All right, ready? Where are we going to?
Do like 10 or 15 minutes of just listening. Okay. We're gonna separate a little bit. Wojo, you going down for the street, the path? Yeah. Matt, go with Wojo. Oh, you want to stay with me because of the
Well, there are
orange?
hunters around, so we should keep.
I have
him
orange
with
underwear
some-
on though, bro.
no, why don't you come with me?
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're not gonna go far. I'm not even gonna be moving.
Yeah, we're not going far.
Good point, though. I appreciate that very much, but I'll just drop my drawers. I'm fine. Basically, it's all that matters, Jim. If an arrow comes through the wood, I'm sticking my butt up. You know it's arrow season, right? So you won't hear it come. You'll just die.
Check this out.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah, you don't want to hurt your head after that.
Crazy. go this way. All right, where are we going? Oh, we're sitting?
Oh yeah, have a seat. So this is part. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't whoop, I don't knock. I sit there and wait for them to come in." Some people say, "I whoop, I knock. I don't ever just sit there." You know, we do everything, all of it, in our investigation.
Oh
Plus
yeah.
you can get a drink, or sip your water, or whatever, and then take. It's like a baseline in a paranormal investigation, right? So you want to sit and kind of get a baseline of the area, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing.
Guys, currently sitting, waiting.
So we have trains and planes that come in now. And the room is fucking dead. Oh, I needed that. Gotta do a knock.
Me? You told me to take a seat.
I know, but I didn't know you were gonna sit way over there.
Oh, you said spread out.
So I'm thinking, you wanna do the knock?
Yeah.
We gotta communicate, we wait for the wind, we wait for the train to go by, and then we listen. It's more of a hello to let them know you're here, in a sense. That's why I do it. I get a lot of responses from it. Whistling is really big, you know?
Yeah, Drew, don't whistle.
Oh, can you whistle?
I like to whistle, but it's bad because every time I'm on like native lands,
Yes.
I always have like this really bad urge to whistle, and I
Yeah.
get yelled at. Nicole Nightfall actually yells at me all the time.
Have you had the urge to whistle here?
Not yet.
Okay.
Like for instance, when we were in the
'Cause
woods
you're
at the
in
Hinza
Middleborough.
house.
You know you're in Middleborough.
Yeah,
Native Americans don't know.
it is.
Oh
You're
no,
not,
the Native Americans, Middleborough, are huge.
yeah, you're not
huge.
supposed to whistle on native lands.
But we do. We talk to Sasquatch. All right, sorry, everybody there? All right, so we're doing the quiet time of our investigation. Hey, Wojo, I'm going to have Drew do a tree knock here, okay? No phone's fine. All right, you ready? So you always search for us. Don't put your camera there. You're going to hit that tree.
No, it's fine.
Well, no, it ain't.
I'm not gonna hit the tree hard, am I?
Oh,
I was like, it's got the perfect angle. Okay. Oh, it's good. It's solid.
What?
It's solid. It's got the perfect
Can't
angle.
help.
It's got the perfect angle there.
All right, check it out, everybody. All right, we've been 13. Andy goes 13. He knows the channel. All right. Yeah, we got a knock going out now. Copy. Oh. What is happening? Radio check. What the fuck happened? Yo, can you hear me? The fuck? I'm getting nothing back.
What's that?
Say hello to people.
What's up?
Sup? Knock going out right after the wind. Okay. So
How many times?
I always do test knocks, and I always gap them perfectly. I don't just go bang bang, I go bang, bang. You know what I mean? So let me see.
You do it
So-
first.
What's going on? What happened to the radios, bro?
No, clearly you're
Double
not supposed
camera.
to double fisting here.
We've all been there, man. We've all been there. We've all been there. I don't know what's happening.
User error functions currently.
Oh, yeah, look at it. It's not picking up in my ear.
User error. That's what's going on.
Stop it. You hear that? Oh, is it coming out? Oh my god.
Have you had the wrong one plugged in this whole time? What'd I say, guys? User error at its finest.
That's a tall glass of fuck you.
Oh man.
Could have been. I don't know. All right. Check 1 2 check. Yeah, see? Check 1 2 check. Okay, knock's going out.
What is up, Sam?
Oh, Sam's pretty proud of him.
Yeah, she said, "Hey, Raven."
Best man. She's so supportive. All right, you ready to knock?
If I can do it right. You just eat dirt. This man's out here really being a Bigfoot. He's eating dirt now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doing me some tobacco.
Ugh.
That's right. Okay. All right, so that's a solid spot. That's a solid spot. You want to hit the end of the bat, and you want to give it
Like
two-
that? Louder?
Yeah, louder, dude. This ain't a band. We're not playing in a band.
Oh, you said different. I was trying to create a rhythm.
We're not in a band.
You never know. One of them could be a drummer.
That's always happened.
Yes. She doesn't. She's not even have the camera pointed at us.
Does she even believe in ghosts?
Huh?
Does she believe in ghosts?
Not really.
How about cats?
No.
Does she believe in cats? Dogs, anything?
Dogs. Yeah.
Dogs? You believe in dogs?
Absolutely.
Yes, she believes in
What
dogs.
is that? Oh, it's that leaf. I was like, what is that? Like clicking.
I got you, bang.
Hey, you want to go whistles or whoops?
No way. I gotta get this one.
Oh, the whoop?
Yep.
I lost it. We're having a malfunction out here. Seriously. Yeah, I think it must be his. Because I've had 2 radios and I'm going to be going with a whoop. Copy that. I heard you. Shut up. And I love you. There's a whoop going on, everybody.
What was that?
Freaked something out, didn't I?
Sound like a duck.
squirrel?
I don't know.
We're over here. He was pissed. Did it again? Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Hey, was that a break? I thought I heard something break over in that area beyond the hill right there. What's going on with the fucking radios, dude? So there's an area over there called the college, and another area we call the university. And we just name them like that, just to keep it inconspicuous. And it started on my property where I found what I called the high school and the kindergarten. And what it is that different areas are just trees that are just fucking blown out, dude. It's like 250 feet by 250 feet circle.
Really?
And they're all just X'd and skinned, and it's chaos. So we
weird.
actually might start out right now and go through there so we can get back around, so you can get going. But I want you got to see this place that we call the college, because it's hard to explain, like even like the bear, right? Which is a great theory, but we just don't have them here. We don't have a lot of bear. I'm not saying we don't have any. It's just I've been in the woods for 9 years at this point, and I've never seen
I
one.
was gonna say, is there bears that only stay in the woods that aren't curious about the people around here? Or?
The bears?
Yeah.
Anytime there's been a bear, I've always heard about them on the news and or on Facebook, and they name them Fluffy or something. You know what I mean?
Really? That's
you-
stupid.
Well, yeah, it's South Shore. It's stupid. You know, this place is
I love
dumb.
Cape Cod.
Worse than the North. Not as bad as the North Shore, man. That's what they name them up there. Bartholomew. Hello there, Bartholomew the Black Bear. Where has you been today, son? Oh, you're over on the playground with the children eating the little ones. Excellent. You know what I mean? Was
That'd
that-
be up by Peabody and Salem.
Oh my God, yeah. I've been all up through that place. I used to go to Revere.
So
Over on
currently,
A1A in
guys,
Revere.
we are chilling outside. We are just sitting here waiting, trying to see what we hear. We did some knocks, they did some calls, trying to see what we can hear beyond us. We're actually sitting right outside one of the areas that they call their huts, which is areas that the trees, limbs almost look like tunnels where you can just quite literally just lay down and take a nap. They found some bones over there that looked nothing with teeth marks that could have broken them. Some pretty wild stuff so far. So right now we're just trying to sit quietly and wait to see what we hear. Hopefully we can hear something before we head out of here. Whether it's something snapping, whooping, whatever. So
We were just here yesterday, so that's one of the things too. We were just here yesterday, and then all that activity at the gift and share happened within 48 hours because we were there 48 hours prior to that.
yeah.
So we believe they're nomadic. So there's 4 or 5 locations in this area that we frequent, and sometimes you just got to bump into them.
Yeah.
In those 5 areas, but they're definitely nomadic through these areas that we discovered on the map.
So you think it's almost like the certain areas that you guys head out to, those are like the main spots that they
Yeah.
rotate
Oh,
between
yeah.
almost?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Flip the camera back around, see what we see.
Oh, we're gonna head back over there. Can you hear me, dude?
What are we doing?
Radio's not working right.
Heading back up?
Yeah, it's going green whenever he talks, but I can't hear nothing. This is not going well. Coming your way, bro.
So, again, I'll show you guys. We'll come back over here. So, you see how the trees are kind of coming in. How they kind of bend over like that creates like the perfect little tunnel. Perfect for something huge or massive to kind of come lay in. And you can kind of see the leaves are kind of smashed down as if something was laying through here. So was that him? That's Mojo over there. Mojo's the one that just made that sound.
Is that moving up in front of you? I can hear it, dude. Because we've heard the wind plenty of times, and I didn't hear that before. The trees hit. It sounded like it was low.
To the right side.
I could have sworn we just heard a double knock, dude. You think that little double knock is what I just heard when I got that thing on?
think that was a
Sounded
tree.
like a
tree.
high-pitched whistle.
I think it was a tree because as soon as I saw them moving.
That's why I listen down. Because up high, there's so many things that you can.
There's one single.
It wasn't the same sound. What we heard over here, we're not hearing that.
I'm hearing everything this way. Yeah.
Look at those trees, are moving like crazy.
Yeah. But what I hear is low. I hear low.
Two different sounds. I'll teach you guys if you hang with me.
think we're gonna be heading back now over to the area. We heard some stuff, so we're really gonna have to go back and isolate some sounds and really see what we heard. And but we definitely heard some stuff, so that was kind of cool. We're gonna head back to this thing called, I think, College. So and check out that spot there. So far, first Bigfoot hunt, kind of interesting. Super interesting, actually. Definitely be back for more.
That was definitely heavy.
Well, we got it on camera too, right?
Then I can hear small snaps. Just I think
Okay, yeah, that's what we were saying. He goes, well, yeah. Because what happens is when I get
Just
flanked,
sound like we're being surrounded for a
when I've been
second.
and they do that a lot. So when I got flanked, the times I've been many times now, over here, and one behind me. Always. If the one isn't one behind you, there's always where your shoulders are. Go straight out. That's generally where they are. That's
like a
that's their formation. And when I heard them talk with Dave McCullough, I literally heard them talk. They were talking back. It was crazy as shit.
One more time.
It was like "Huba chiba ba huba hula."
Can I get that in writing too?
Yes, you can.
Okay, good.
And the second time when they ended their conversation, they ended with like a chest pop or something. They're like,
Really?
and then the second one picked up was like, "Ba ba chiba ba dia ba ja," and they stopped talking. Swear to God, I was there with two other people.
That's fucking
And one of
weird.
them was Dave McCullough, the co-founder of Squatchachusetts, and a BFR. He was a BFR reporter. And I was with a local folklorist, historian of the Bridgewater Triangle. That was writing a book and a paragraph, a page, or a chapter on me. And she was sitting there like, and we were all frozen. We couldn't believe what we were hearing.
Jesus.
It was great. They were talking like
Yeah.
80 feet from us.
Alright, first experience. Oh, if I make it out alive. First experience with Bigfoot hunting. It was good. Definitely different. You have to listen a lot more and really be aware of your surroundings, what's natural, what, you know, and it's a lot like the paranormal, where you really have to investigate certain situations, structures, all of that good stuff. So I definitely will be back, and a lot longer. So this is just the first of many of my adventures that I plan to take. So we're gonna keep walking through. I'm gonna keep filming just in case if anything happens as we're walking through. So it's been interesting so far. We've heard a little bit of stuff. Almost sounded as if we're being surrounded a little bit, which was a little interesting. Excuse me. I guess they do this thing called flanking. So where it's almost like they surround him, like Richie was saying. You'll kind of see him shoulder length or shoulder width apart in a triangle way. I guess that's the way that they kind of like set up their formations. So, but a lot of cool stuff. Do you think this was a Bigfoot party?
Rock clacking party.
What?
A rock clacking party. We've heard a lot of rock clacking. We recorded them.
What's a rock clacking?
They take the rocks and tap, 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 tap. Like Morse. We're like, is that like Morse code? It really is. It?
What is you or like you mess like? Is it a real thing?
Yeah, hold it.
Rock clacking?
Yeah. So we hear a lot of, sometimes in the woods, like especially over by my area across the river, you have.
So who does that? You typically like what is that from?
It's historic. It's known to be in the Sasquatch world.
Really?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's something that they do?
That's what we suspect. Again, it's not scientific.
I thought you were saying it's like another cryptid, like a rock clacker. I was like,
Ooh, that's cool.
that sounds like the hell are you talking about? All right, so we are now heading back to our car. Myself and my mom. We have the Oliver House event to get ready for now. So actually, I wanted to quickly say though, as we're kind of headed out, they found a fresh footprint. So right in the area, I will upload the photo along with the video. But yeah, so fresh footprint. How wild is that? It's pretty fucking massive, and you can feel where the toes dug into the dirt, which is also odd. So yeah, first Bigfoot experience, man. One for the books. Definitely will be back. I'll definitely be back. I don't know when, but sometime soon, because this was fun. This is definitely a whole nother type of adventure when it comes to the paranormal. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, always like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I will be uploading more and more videos as the year continues. And yeah,